All right, let's just get down into it, okay? What is that on my chin? Let's just get the story over with. Um, so I had to poop, or more specifically, diarrhea today at work. Now, let me set the scene, okay? I get to work, I clock in. I'm like, you know what? Today's gonna be a good day. Let me just get some coffee. Now, first red flag, coffee, because I usually don't drink it. But every time I've ever drank it in the past, like, my stomach, she might grumble a bit. She might growl. She's not very happy with me, but she gets over herself, all right? I've never had to fucking shit because of it. I've never had to poop. However, today was a little bit different because after I had coffee, I want to say maybe like an hour or so after, I had ice cream. Not a lot of ice cream, not even a cup of ice cream. I literally had like a small 4 ounce a small 4 ounce sauce plastic cup size of ice cream. I work in a restaurant, and so I literally had a tiny like 4 ounce condiment, not tiny, but like a 4 ounce condiment size thing of ice cream. That's it. Now, I had an idea I had a feeling I may be lactose intolerant prior to this, just because before, when I would have dairy, sometimes, I'd have fart. I have some flatulence, after I eat yogurt, I would be farting up a storm, just like, but I've never had to poop. I've never had to poop because of dairy. Like, I've never been on the toilet because of dairy. So I really didn't think nothing of it. And it wasn't even that much ice cream. I barely even had any. I've never had to shit before due to eating ice cream. However, when I had that coffee, mind you, I didn't have a lot of coffee either. I have to let you know, I had 1/3 of a 16-ounce cup of coffee. That's how much coffee I had. Wait, how many ounces is 1/3 of a 16-ounce? Hold on, I'm not good at math. How many ounces is 1/3 of a 16-ounce cup? Okay, so approximately 5.33 fluid ounces. About 5 ounces of coffee, okay? Did I put cream in my coffee? Yes, I did. But nonetheless, I had about 5 ounces of coffee and 4 ounces of ice cream. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything was going to happen at all. However, I want to say maybe like 30 minutes afterwards, oh, she wasn't happy. My stomach, she was on 10. And at first, I was like, okay, like, maybe it's just the combination of the coffee. I actually didn't think it was a combination at first. That's not true. At first, I think, maybe it's the coffee. Because I've drunk coffee before, and it's done some things to my body. So I'm thinking, like, maybe it's just the coffee. No big deal, no big deal. Now she's on 10. She's on 10. But I'm just thinking it's going to go away. Because that's usually what happens. It didn't go away. It got worse. And I am a server, by the way. So imagine you're at a table mid-sentence and your stomach is like just fucking going off. And I had to just keep talking louder, and I feel like they heard it, but no one mentioned anything. I tried to make the table laugh to mask the sound. Like, yeah. Like, oh, okay. Oh, everybody's getting caught. Okay, we're drinking tonight. All right. Or not tonight. I don't know. I said some corny server shit. Because it wasn't even the nighttime. It was the morning. I said some corny server shit. I don't remember. The table was laughing. I was talking loud so I could project my voice. Hopefully nobody's going to hear my stomach doing backflips and tossing and turning as I'm talking. I had to project my voice, babe. And I had to get the crowd going. Let's get some laughter. So that, I think, masked the sound enough because nobody heard me, but it got so bad to the point that when I was at the computer putting in my receipts, I was gripping the receipt. Okay, like I had to grip something because I was like, oh, it's about to go down. she's about to blow. And I shitting in public is one of my biggest fears. Like, I cannot not be caught dead. Like, I'd rather be caught dead shitting in public. I do not want to talk about pooping in a public bathroom and have that be a reality for me. But it was today. Okay? It was today. Because when I was at that computer, there were phases. Mind you, it's busy. Mind you, it's busy as shit. I'm fucking doing 13 different things at once, all simultaneously, clenching the fuck out of my goddamn butthole. Like, I said, you're not gonna explode. You're not gonna blow. You're gonna hold that shit in right here, right now. It's not happening. I was literally talking to myself, like, in my head, I was like, oh my god, I was like, you're not doing this. You're not gonna fucking shit on yourself, and you're not gonna shit in this fucking bathroom in this restaurant. We're gonna get out of here. You just gotta make it work. And now, I didn't know what to do, because I'm like, I have to shit. I have to. And it's not gonna be no normal shit. It's diarrhea. It's going down. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Because I can't use the bathroom here. I can't use the bathroom here and risk everyone knowing that I just fucking had diarrhea. And on top of that, I knew the shit was gonna stink foul as fuck because it was brewing like bad. It was brewing bad. It was brewing so bad. And I'm getting so passionate saying this because genuinely, I don't know how I made it out alive. I don't know how I made it out alive. Because that was one of the most stressful moments ever. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to leave. What do I do? What do I say? How do I go home early? Because how does one phrase to the manager, I have explosive diarrhea incoming and I need to get the fuck out this bitch ASAP before I shit my pants or blow this fucking bathroom up and make everyone in the restaurant collapse? How do I do that? Like, well, I did it. Because I was just like, because I said, I have to leave. There's no way it's going down right here, right now. And it's busy to the point where, like, tables are getting up and they're getting sat and it's going. So it's like, I can't be in the fucking bathroom for 20 fucking minutes blowing the bitch up. And I got a table still waiting for me to bring them their mayonnaise. So I'm like, okay. I talked to my boss. I'm like, hey, can I tell you something super embarrassing? Like, is it okay? And she was like, like, hey, like, what's going on? I'm like, this is, like, really embarrassing, but I ate something this morning and my stomach is just really not agreeing with it at all. And I don't think it'd be appropriate for me to do what I gotta do in the bathroom here. I wanted to see if I could run to CVS real quick and grab maybe like some Pepto-Bismol to hold me over until like I have to go home. Mind you, I still have like 5 hours or 4 hours left to go of my shift, mind you. But I'm like, maybe the Pepto-Bismol can reel it in. Because I don't live far. So I'm thinking it can reel it in. Let's hold down the fort. And then as soon as I have to clock out that door ASAP. And she was like, you know what? Like, oh, okay, like, totally understand. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think I'll be okay. I hope that just some medicine will help me out. And so she's like, you know what? That's okay. Like, we actually have Tums here, like little, like, antacid tablets. I'm like, oh my God. Yes. Yes. So I was so geeked. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, this is great. Like, I'm gonna go take these right now. I really appreciate it. Da, da, da. It didn't do shit. Okay. In fact, I think it might have made it worse because after I took the medicine, if I thought my stomach was bubbling before, oh baby. Just going off. So at this point, I'm literally like, all right, Like, once, like, maybe 20 minutes went by and the Tums wasn't helping me out, I was like, yeah, I just gotta get it. I just gotta get out of here. I gotta get the fuck, because I'm not shitting myself. I'm not shitting myself. I'm not shitting myself. I'm not shitting myself. I'm not shitting in the restaurant at all. I'm not doing this. So I was like, all right, take a moment, take a deep breath. What are we gonna do? And I thought to myself, because I really didn't want to go home. I did not want to go home. I still had a good amount of my shift to go, and I wanted to make that bread. I wanted to make that bank. It was busy. Like, there was money to be made. I couldn't go home. So then I was like, all right. I let her know, hey, the medicine really isn't helping. I think I'm just gonna have to, like, use the restroom somewhere else and then just come back. And she's like, are you sure? Like, are you gonna be okay? Like, do you need to go home? Like, it's okay if you have to go home. And I'm like, I really don't want to go home. I think I just gotta go and come back. I'm gonna be as fast as possible. She's like, all right. So mind you, while this is happening, right? Like, when we first got into, like, bitches about to blow territory, I straight up went to the host. I was like, hey, I already talked to the manager. I'm really not feeling good. And for right now, could you guys please just refrain from seating me? Like, I really can't do tables right now. And I actually forgot to mention this. The host was like, oh, I just set you a 5-top. So she had just sat me a 5-top, and, like, I was about to blow. So thankfully another server took the table for me. Thank you so much to you, because, girl, you helped me out real bad. After that, they didn't see me anymore, and I let my manager know I had to step out. Thankfully, she was super understanding. When I tell you, I darted out that door. I had my apron on my shoulder ready to go already, because I was like, look, I gotta get out of here. And everyone was like, oh, like, are you leaving? Like, where are you going? And I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm just not feeling good. I'm just gonna run and get some medicine at CVS. Yeah. Girl, I was about to go blow up the fucking bathroom somewhere. That's what I was doing. But I can't let everybody know my business, so I definitely just told them I was going to get some medicine, knowing damn well I already took the medicine, and I think that's the reason why I got worse. But, you know, I was just like, yeah, I'm just not feeling good. And after that, I told my other manager, hey, can you please watch my section for me while I'm gone? I'm really not feeling well. I'm going to go run and get some medicine, because I didn't want, like, this manager, I didn't want them to be telling on my business. Like, the first manager I told, she's, like, HBIC, head honcho. She hold the fort down. Nothing, zip, nada is leaving her lips. I know it. She's not going to tell my business. But I wasn't sure, because the other managers, like, super close with the servers and everything, and, like, they be keying and stuff. So I really don't want a rumor to be spread about me having a diarrhea disaster at work. I really don't. So I didn't tell him all my business. I just asked him if he watched my section. He was like, yeah, cool, no problem, boo, I got you. I was like, okay, period, perfect. And I got the fuck ASAP. Now, I bolted out the door. Literally, I was sprinting. Okay, thankfully, there's a small plaza not too far from my job, so I literally sprinted over there as fast as I could. First of all, I took a scooter to get there. It's literally like 5-minute walk. Girl, I got on a scooter, got there in 2 minutes, okay? Saved me the 3. I got in that bathroom and unleashed my wrath. And mind you, I was running so fast that the security guards in there, they're like, are you okay? Like, is everything fine? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. Because I'm just, like, darting in and out this place. And I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, thank God, I made it. Bro, you know how, like, when you have diarrhea and, like, little fart, like, wet fart noises are leaving your fucking asshole? Like, my anus was, like, I can't even get into it, like, crazy. And all of a sudden, I hear a noise. Someone comes in. Someone came in the bathroom. I went to the one bathroom that was like abandoned that I knew nobody was gonna go to, because mind you, the plaza is kind of like deserted. So I was like, oh, let me go in the back. Like nobody's gonna come over here. I'm gonna be good. This is gonna be my little private spot. No. Someone came in the middle of me fucking fighting for my life on a goddamn toilet. Bro, I was like, you cannot be for real right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Because the only stall that they could use was the one right next to me, because all the other ones were out of order. Like, why? I was so embarrassed. Okay. Look, I was quick with it. Thankfully, I didn't have to be on the toilet for too long. Once I feel like I got what I could out, like the most of what's really was making me, once I got that out, I was like, let me get the fuck up out of here, because that way I don't have to see the person. Like they came in after me. So if I leave before them, we never have to see each other. So I was like, now, mind you, I was surprised that they even stayed in there, because that bathroom was funky. When I tell you that diarrhea that I had did, funky, absolutely funky. I don't know if it was the coffee or if it was the ice cream or if it was both. Something. First of all, I'm never drinking that coffee again, and I'm never having ice cream again, because it was just so bad. I'm like, why is the smell so bad? It was horrid. It really was. And I don't know how they even stayed in there, but I just made sure I left so they couldn't have to see me, or so they couldn't see me, because I didn't want to have to see them. And yep, I did what I had to do. I washed my hands, got out. Sigh of relief. I made it out. They didn't see me. And I was wearing black pants and black shoes. So I was like, there's no way they're going to be able to identify me in public. Way too common. So, crisis averted. Then I had to sprint back to work. Couldn't get a scooter this time because the scooters were out of order. So I sprint, and you're probably thinking, why didn't you just use the scooter you already had? Well, there's like a certain area that they don't let you drive the scooters, and apparently I drove it there in that area that it wouldn't let me. So once I tried to get back on it, it didn't let me get back on it. But I just sprinted back, got there in record time of like fucking 4 minutes, and I showed back up. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah, I got my medicine. I'm fine now. I'm totally fine. And I also, before I left, I told my tables that I wasn't feeling well, so I was going to have someone watch over them as I went to get some medicine. And when they saw me back, because they were like, oh, are you going to be gone forever? I was like, oh, I'm not sure. Hopefully I can manage through the rest of my shift. So when I came back, they're like, hey. I was like, hey, I'm still here, guys. And yeah, don't forget to smile. But that was crazy. I can't believe I had to face my fear of shitting in public. That's the first time I've ever shat in public. One hell of a first time, by the way. Diarrhea. Fucking explosive diarrhea. Oh my god. Is that explosive diarrhea? Is it explosive when it like just keeps going and going and going and going and like you have no control over it at all? Because I wasn't on the toilet for that long. Either way, crazy experience. Never doing that again. Definitely staying away from dairy. And I think it's safe to say I'm lactose intolerant. I will not be drinking coffee anymore. And dare I say, I don't know if I want to be but eating ice cream again. I lied. That's not true, actually. I think I will still eat ice cream, but never will I consume dairy without a lactate. Okay, I learned my fucking lesson. And that's what I get. Coffee and ice cream. I already kind of thought I was lactose intolerant, and I already knew that my stomach didn't really handle coffee well. Why I decided to like do both of them same day within the span of the same hour, not really sure. I didn't think anything of it. I mean, it was not that much. It was literally not, it was, bro, when I tell you 5.3 ounces of coffee, 1 4-ounce container, small sauce cup of ice cream. Bro, shit was crazy. Shout out to my managers. Y'all held me down. And shout out to that server. You know who you are. I love you, girl. And like we were really never even like super cool like that. But after this, oh, trust. I owe her. Whatever she needs, I'm her girl, because I would not have been able to get through that without support. Like it was a trying time. But that was what happened today at work. Caca catastrophe. Diarrhea disaster.